Hello, my dear collective. Welcome to another reading. It's been a week. Let's dive into it. Your go-to song for every reading is Kissing You by Toto, a song from the 90s. Okay, all of that will be linked in due time on my YouTube community board or IG. Now, in terms of specific insights, we have 1996, number 3, Capricorn, Gemini, Aries. Suppressive love or suppressive sexuality. The initial M, first, middle, last. Florida, Miami, and I would say this, so when I was tuning into this instrumental, what I was getting as a message was missing you instead of kissing you. So this person misses you, all right? Could also mean that they misses your kisses and the energy, the vibes you have, okay? But yeah, we'll have to pull some cards to know what it is. Please take what resonates. I also feel like somebody might be a little bit depressed during this moment in time, okay? Could be you, could be them. But yeah, the song talks about wanting to kiss somebody, okay? But since I channeled, I quote, missing you, they miss kissing you, they just miss you in general, okay? 1996, we're gonna pull a card for that, okay? So the cards we got was Two of Swords, okay? We got the Knight of Cups. So somebody doesn't know what to do. They want to offer something, but they feel empty, or they feel like they might get rejected, okay? They might feel like judgment will be on their ass, and they don't know how to process that, okay? So if they're coming with an offer, they don't know what to do because A, one, rejection, 2, they don't know how to maneuver, okay? Somebody's name is also Thomas. So it's gonna pull a card for the name Thomas. You could be watching, they could be watching for you, okay? Thomas, Angelica. So in terms of the name Thomas, either he's gonna make an offer and you're not gonna accept it, or Thomas, they're gonna make an offer towards you and you're not gonna accept it. Somebody's over it, somebody's bored, somebody is over it, basically. If you're Thomas, if they're Thomas, somebody will get pushed to the side, okay? You have to go back to the drawing board because I do feel like somebody still will try to make an effort. We got the Page of Pentacles here. It might not be a lot, it might not be enough, but I feel like even in this rejection, somebody still will try to cook. Okay, because I don't feel like they feel like it's still an ending. We got the Wheel of Fortune. They feel like things will turn out eventually, and they kind of feel like it's worth the effort of making things turn organically. Okay, so if you're waiting for Thomas, if this is your message, this is your cards, okay? I say this to say, if you're coming towards Thomas, or Thomas, if you go towards them, you need to be in this Emperor energy. It will help. Okay? Let's move on. Let's see here. I think I did for number 3. So 3 could be relevant in terms of like a timeline, age, days, hours, or it could be like a lucky number, their birthday, okay? We got the Page of Wands in reverse. Something about the Page of Curse. Maybe somebody feels cursed. Maybe number 3 is like a cursed number or a bad luck number. That could also be relevant. But yeah, somebody definitely will be judged, or they will feel judgment within the number 3, whether it's the specific day, hour, time, okay? Whether you gave it to them in terms of a judgment call, or they're gonna feel judged by, or yeah, either they already have, or they're gonna be judged by within 3 hours, weeks, etc. Okay. However, they knew that that had to take place for you guys to have a new beginning. Okay, so they kind of accepted their fate. Okay. Lordy Lord. So we pull one card for Gemini. Okay, you're them. So we got Four of Swords. Okay, we also got Ace of Swords. So somebody really is like in their head. They can't sleep. They feel like the way things ended is really taking a toll on them because something is not really displayed. Honestly, I'm getting the energy of like, in terms of, was it Gemini? There was some truth that was told, but it wasn't the whole truth. Okay, collective? Okay? Not this thing flying out, so I'm just putting this for display. If I will say this though, I feel like because somebody didn't go in with the full truth, they didn't get what they wanted. Okay? Whether it's you having a discussion, them coming to you, opening up. Somebody just didn't say what needed to be said in order for you guys to manifest what you really wanted. Okay? So somebody was like, it was half truths. Okay? And it could be why somebody's like, the fucking miss, you know, because they should have said everything, but they didn't. Okay? Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, if you're a Capricorn, that's going to be a rush. It's going to be a, I'm going to come back right into your heart again. Okay? And they're going to be very impulsive about it. Or you guys are used to having a back and forth relationship. If you're a feminine, especially a water sign female or somebody that's very intuitive, sensitive, empathic, they're very much like rushing back to you immediately. Okay? Immediately. Because they can't get over you. Okay? That is for a Capricorn. And I think that's it. Let's move on to Aries. If you're Aries watching, Aries placement, you get it. Okay? We got the King of Cups, water sign male, or Sagittarius. Okay? Or zodiac sign doesn't make sense to you. Somebody that's very emotionally intuitive, in tuned with you, okay? Especially if you have Aries placement or an Aries, this masculine person, water sign, Sag, or emotionally invested in you, your cards. They are missing you. They also want something to build when it comes to you. They're also rushing in, but they know they need to come correct because they know that you can very much sense their bullshit from miles away, okay? I'm tuning into their banking on, I wouldn't say banking on, but they're pulling on their method is pulling on your heartstrings to get you to be emotional, okay? Because they know if they get you there, you will open up. But it's really a tug at your heart, a war to get you to that energy, especially if you're closed off. I don't feel like you're closed off, especially if an Aries watching. I'm not sensing that. Okay, so suppressing love or sexuality. I'm just gonna generalize it, and I feel like it goes back to what I mentioned a little bit on the other specifics. Somebody is not telling you how they feel. Somebody is not really comfortable or open or aware in terms of how they feel and whom they feel for. Okay, so maybe this needs to be a discussion of like, yeah, I do have feelings for you, or yeah, the situation here is I also have feelings for other people, like things of that nature. So I don't know, maybe that's a discussion that needs to be discussed within yourself or within them, okay, or between you guys or something. Okay. There was this rumor going around that the artists themselves, the group, had a lot of rumored talks about the two leads being like secretly lovers, okay? In specific, this song and a remember when I got the tune, just like a few days ago, I saw their performance on IG from the 90s, and you could see a lot of like chemistry, and there was a lot of speculations. But the thing is, in this day and age, in the 2025, the 2000s of it all, one of the person that had speculated rumors about being interested in other females, she has family. So rumors could be rumors, but I don't know if this is like relevant to this reading, or if this is just, I know what happened with the other members, but that was like a huge topic in the 90s, apparently, specifically those two members and this specific song in itself. Hence why it's a message. Okay. Lordy Lord, let's move forward. So the initial M, somebody could also be Hispanic, Arabic, Egyptian. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull a card. This could be you or them. So there's definitely gonna be a shift between you and this person. Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. It could be relevant. Taurus. Something about the Five of Swords. Now, this is one of those cards where you have been through, I quote, harassments and isms. So that is colorism, discrimination, racism, prejudice, assault in different formats. Sexually, is more so mentally, okay? And they don't have to be diagnosed with any mental disturbance. It's more so like somebody actively was on some evil bullying shit. Bullying could also be relevant, okay? So a lot of belittling, that type. That's like my version of the Five of Swords. So in terms of the initial ammo, what I mentioned in that section, they could have put you through that, okay? Or this is something you guys experienced. I'll go back to when I used to do readings in person. I was talking to a former client, and I told her that the person, and this is the reason why this is like my harassment cards, that Five of Swords now. And I told her, your person, as much as you love them, they are very, very condescending. They kind of low-key, they're misogynistic, okay? And she was trying to find a way and blame it on like him having anger issues, the person she was seeking advice about. And I'm like, this person is misogynistic, not only in general, but they also are jealous of you. They're also jealous of you, right? They belittle you, they humiliate you. And this is why that is my now harassment card. So if you deal with the initial M, or if you have that initials, there's a lot of that happening, okay? You'll be loving a person that voluntarily, knowingly know that they have hurt you, and they're going about their day thinking that, well, you're still going to stick beside me. Is it narcissistic? It's definitely abusive. It's definitely one of the isms, one of the harassments. So I don't know, but the same person here with the initial, they also miss you, whether you guys hooking up or whether it was the kissing part or just you in general. They miss you. I feel like this is a reading for people where they knowingly know that they have hurt you, and now that you're not in their life, they're like, they miss you. They miss being around you. They miss dealing with you, and that's the message, okay? The chemistry, the sex life could have been 10-10, okay? So let's pull one card for Florida. If you are from Florida, you could be very empathic, sympathetic, or water sign, or they were water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Very intuitive, very sensitive. A divine feminine could also be relevant here. So let's do one for I'm also tuning into Mexico, so Mexico could also be relevant. Okay, what was the other one? Miami. If you are from Miami, this person is very much taking time for themselves, trying to figure things out. Or if you're from, somebody's from Miami, okay? I got Miami, Florida, okay? This person, when they take time for themselves, they will come back with an offer. Will you accept it? I'm not sure. But they are feeling like they know what they did wrong now and they want to make amends. You might still be pissed at them, but they're very much waiting for you guys to become lovers. Because they went soul searching. That's the energy I'm getting. If you're feminine, this is your message. I went soul search trying to find myself. I'm not that person. And you are my Empress collective. You're the one that has my heart. You're the one that is on top of the world, and I should be your emperor. And that's the message, okay? Overall, for everybody else that didn't resonate with the specifics, something about July 3rd. Okay? So yeah, we got this one here. A lot of you guys, July 3rd could have been why they now miss you the way they do. And it's not just on a physical note, it's also on an emotional frequency. And yeah, a lot of them had to grow mentally, inner child issues. I don't know how you feel about this. I just feel a lot of you guys are like, yo, I don't want old shit back. But they're like, they can't get you out of their head. They're still thinking about you. They're still thinking about the past. They're very sad. They're also keeping an eye on you. I'm not gonna lie. They're also watching you. Hopefully it's not that deep where they're stalking you, but going back to what I said with the Five of Swords, if you're dealing with narcissistic people, their healing is definitely low-key fake. Okay? Let's do a little advice card. In terms of dates, we got number 9, 27th, okay, could be relevant. Number 3, on the 16th, could also be relevant. And of any changes that have come to pass or is about to arrive, okay? So let's do a little initials time. So we got first, middle, last initials. I don't know, maybe I should look up the lyrics because I feel like this message feels very stale. Somebody's name is Jennifer as well. Jennifer Cassandra could be relevant. So, just reading very quickly from the lyrics. Kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. In this case, missing you. No matter who knows, I don't care who sees me, and thinking about you makes my life complete. And what I mean by that my whole world changes. You make me feel things that I never felt before. When I'm with my friends, I'm trying to figure out a way to leave them back, to get back to you. You're my best kept secret, and that's the way I like it. You're my pride and joy. And so, like, based on the song in itself, is giving also secret relationships, crushes, not letting people know you guys are together, like, and that's what they miss, you know, having this little just you and them situation. But I don't know, it's cute if you build her in on it, but based on the cards, I also feel like a lot of them was on some bullshit. I don't know, but like I don't know, collective. Let's do your advice card. if you really want them, in the eyes of this little card, you can manifest what you want, okay? A lot of them want you back because they miss you. And for some of you guys, with the offer they're gonna come with, I don't know if you guys gonna accept this. This is flawless approaching, okay? It's not the retrograde, so I do see them being very sincere and coming across correct. It's the matter of the fact of, do you want to do this cycle with them again? That's the entirety of the reading. That's the energy I'm feeling. So we're gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna continue to do readings to come, okay? And yeah, have a great Saturday.